It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's Daniel. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be complete to Gibson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured.
Yellow, black cloth, check white, blue check.
York's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Set, hut.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking out of the gun, it's Travis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. We're going to go right back to Henry. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down. We'll go again here with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go. Roll. Check. Perfect.
Throwing now. Daniels. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Pistol give to Gibson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's Gibson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready?
Now Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. So a big third down hookup takes us.
Viking 18.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the zone read, here's Daniels. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Here's a second and 12.
Ready? Go.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll throw with Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 1. It's 7-6.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Down. Set.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here we go.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hut, hut.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Here we go.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Set, huh?
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And the Cowboys are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Smith, red.
Here's a run. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
Okay, ready?
Second and goal.
Ready?
They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line.
Switch,
Third
yellow.
and goal.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line. Now Gibson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Ready? Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get up.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Here we go, set. Unlock wide.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. There's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
Ready, quick. Come on, come on.
Here's a designed run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Happy Lions.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Cowboys have it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, The defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Ready.
Once again, it's Barkley. Saquon Barkley. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
McPherson, good on